Peace, y'all. Never forget to scuff that rough side before you're going to glue those pieces together. We've already hit those over there. Just it's like just like coloring back in the day when you were a little kid. You stay inside the lines, right? There's really not a lot to it. You ain't got to take it down with a tool or with a grinder. I mean, you can. You've got a big area, especially like the inside of a nose cone or inside of a supercart side pod or something. The glass would be old. You know, it could be years and years old. There could be some rough stuff in there. It could have been repaired and you'd get some smooth. This is relatively smooth. I don't have to worry about getting a splinter on here because it was dead flat and I rolled it out real good. But inside of a nose or a pod, there's round edges. Sometimes those little, like I told you, those little stingers, they don't sit all the way down and they'll bite you. Just some 36 grit by hand and just knock it down. And you can see once we get this thing off the edge of this white table that you know, we're creating quite a bit of dust. We're knocking it down pretty good. That's the idea of the 36 grit. So you don't have to push real hard. You don't have to use a power tool to do it. You just run over it by hand, just real easy. And the idea isn't necessarily to make it smooth. We're not Class A finishing this thing. You want to give that filler that we're going to use something to grip to. We're just knocking down any high spots and removing anything that has risen to the top. If you use a resin with paraffin wax, mine doesn't have any paraffin wax added to it, but it does still bring, you know, the layer at the top that seals it off from the atmosphere to make it tack free. You still got to knock it down. You still got to rough it up. You can try it without, but what you'll find is these flies will end up coming apart unless they're just for show. Then you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so this one's done. About all you need to do. I'm gonna finish up here, and then we'll bring you some goobing them together. Talk to y'all in a bit.